Gina from Haunted Flower, and before I get into my review for The Backup Plan, I'd like to tell you about a little contest we're going to have. You could win this Backup Plan hat or a Backup Plan t-shirt to celebrate seeing the Backup Plan. And all you have to do to enter this contest is go to my podcast on iTunes. I'm going to put a link in the show notes, so it's very easy to find. It should take you straight there. Your iTunes should just open up, or you can open up iTunes yourself. Go to the iTunes store and just search for Haunted Flower. You should see my podcast. It's Haunted Flower Reviews. It has a cute little ghost with a thing of popcorn. Subscribe to my podcast, write me a nice review. Anyone who does that will be entered to win the contest, and I will contact you and get your address so I can send you a prize. If you saw this movie and really liked it, you can probably turn off my review now. People who will probably like this film will be mothers themselves, families. They'll see how crazy it is to have kids. Commitment phobics, maybe, I'm not sure. Women, definitely women. There were very few men in the audience, and they looked like they were in pain. So if you want to see this movie, do your guy a favor and let him do something else that night. Don't torture him. It's just not right. If you really do want to know my true feelings, then you can keep watching. But you can't say that I didn't warn you. Okay? The Backup Plan was directed by Alan Poole and written by Kate Angelo. It stars Jennifer Lopez as Zoe, a woman who, tired of waiting for the right man to come along, decides to go about having a baby on her own with artificial insemination. Zoe bumps into Stan, played by Alex O'Loughlin, while fighting over a cab, who might just turn out to be the perfect guy. And she has to find a way to tell him she has a bun in the oven. Zoe has trust and commitment issues due to her childhood, so always doubts Stan and doesn't listen to what he says. Like, Stan has to be written so perfectly and takes her irrational, mean behavior again and again and again, and he has to be the one to apologize each time. There are these big fight scenes, and then apparently they were resolved without actually having a resolution. It's terrible. In spite of that, Jennifer Lopez does do a great job as Zoe. I just dislike greatly the behaviors of the character. Zoe twists everything Stan says into something negative that means he's going to leave her, and that means she's a crazy person. She needs therapy. On the good side, Jennifer Lopez manages to have several little cute and funny moments, and they really found every way possible to show off that butt. Her butt gets more screen time than her pregnant belly. Stan the Man turns out to be a pretty great breakout role for Alex O'Loughlin for just getting attention. He gets to show off his tanned and toned upper torso that is so distracting it makes Zoe crash her family-friendly SUV. I was really impressed with O'Loughlin's ability to be so earnestly genuine with his dialogue in a character that's written so unrealistically. Anyone else in this situation like this, with a woman having a stranger's baby that isn't yours, would have fled 10 different times over the course of the movie. Her behavior can't be what's keeping him there because she's always giving him permission to go. Guess it must be that butt. I don't know why he stays. There was a welcome cameo by Law & Order's Anthony Anderson as Playground Dad to put parenthood into perspective for Stan, giving him the worst possible scenarios of dread while also providing some comic relief with his poop-grabbing child. The best/worst/worst again scene in the film was Zoe's single mothers group gets together to have a birthing, and it's a lot more akin to a frightening exorcism. It has drums, a kiddie pool, monstrous demon noises. The movie Knocked Up had a gross-out labor scene, and it was gross but still funny. This film took it a few steps further and ultimately succeeded in turning my stomach to a point it never recovered from. This is just another one of those movies that makes my tubes tie themselves. Like I want to stealth bomb my ovaries. This is ridiculous.
Shameless plug! Don't forget to see all of my reviews and videos of me on the Rotten Tomatoes show at hauntedflowerreviews.com. Also check out our store, hauntedflower.com, the web's best source for fantastic apparel. You can follow us on Twitter at haunted_flower or fan our Facebook page too. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.
Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby.